Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Rochester Lancers unique boutique arena at the Ide Family Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. I'm Andrew Battisti, Rochester Lancers historian and co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest-running soccer radio show in our 29th year, heard every Monday night at 6:30 on WYSL Radio and at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. Joined by the Lancers Wall of Famer, former goalie for the Rochester Lancers, current goalkeeper coach, and the American Dream himself, Mark Sotilli, who is decked out in the 2011 Lancers gear for tonight's matches.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring it back. We need a big win tonight, so I thought we'd go back to our old roots. I brought the goalie gloves as well, so we're ready to go.
Well, this is do or die weekend for both the Lancers and the opponents tonight, the Iowa Raptors. The Lancers dropped 2 games in Iowa over the past weekend. They were shorthanded for both those games, and that left Rochester and the Raptors tied in second place in the MASL North Division. Each has 20 points, 1 point behind the Iowa Demon Hawks, but they have finished their schedule, so they'll not figure in the playoff race. Basically, either the Iowa Raptors or the Rochester Lancers will go on to the MASL Final Four next weekend in Mesquite, Texas. The Lancers, Mark, must get more points than Iowa this weekend to qualify. If they end up level on points, Iowa wins the head-to-head tiebreaker.
Yeah, that is correct. So Rochester needs to come out tonight. We have to go game by game. So tonight is the do or die. So we have to come out strong. The last 3 games we've been behind in the beginning and have to play catch-up. We don't want to do that today. Right now we want to come out and, take the lead and dictate the game.
Absolutely. The Lancers met with the Raptors last Saturday night in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Raptors jumped out to a 4-0 lead, never looked back. They won it 7-4. Jacob Johnson led the way with 2 goals. And for the Lancers, it was August Finn had a goal and an assist. But the first time around, Mark, the Lancers won in overtime 7-6 on a crazy goal by Matt D'Amico off a free kick that went right to him, and he just kicked it into the open net. But Tanner Bay and Vadim Kozhikov each had a pair of goals, and Vadim did not play last weekend, and he's league's goal scorer for the Lancers. He's on the field tonight.
Yeah, from what I understand, Vadim wasn't feeling so well, so he was unable to make the game. But when we played him the first time, it was different. We had guys on the field that haven't been playing. We're almost at the end of the season. Guys know what they're doing now. It's a totally different game, and I think you're going to see a totally different Lancer game than you did the first time they played.
I think so, too. The Lancers have their strongest lineup out there. The Raptors have not seen Joey Tavernese, Darren Toby, Domenico Vitali, and they saw Kozhikov the first game, but not the second one. All those players are here tonight for the Lancers. Jake Schindler's back to full strength with that little ankle knock. And Iowa's got to break down the best defense in the MASL. The Lancers are the top defensive team, and at home, they're giving up less than 4 goals a game. Iowa on the road is giving up 9 goals a game. So that doesn't bode well for the visitors.
No, not at all. And again, we are really strong here at home. Unfortunately, like I said, last weekend we were unable to take all our players that we needed to take with us. So today they're in for a different look of the Lancers, So what they saw last week is not what you're going to see today.
I think so, too. And this is also the first time that Iowa will be playing on a small field. They've played 8 games in Cedar Rapids, the 6 games, their own home games, plus the 2 against the Demon Hawks, and then Muskegon. Those are full-size hockey rink fields. This is a smaller field. The Demon Hawks, when they came here, they really struggled, especially in the second game, with the smaller field. So we'll see how it goes, because Iowa likes to press, and that actually will give the Lancers some trouble, though, because there's less room to try to break away from that press.
Yeah, I would say that you would think that, but with the Lancers, we have so much talent in the back to get out of that press. I mean, there's so many guys that are so patient on the ball and so well aware. I don't think that's going to cause too much of a problem. I think it'll hurt them more if they press us on this field because of our quickness coming out of it.
Could be. And the other thing for the Demon Hawk, or for the Raptors, sorry, no offense to the Demon Hawk fans out there, they are missing their number one goalie. Is not here this weekend, Jesus Ortiz. He's won 5 of their 6 wins. They will start, though, a veteran in goal, Brett Petrusek, who's played with Cedar Rapids Rampage, Kansas City Comets, and the Florida Tropics. So he knows this game very well.
Well, I know Brett, and, personally, I'm not sure about Ortiz. He's a great goalkeeper, don't get you wrong. I can't say he's the better one out of the two. Brett comes with everything, and he is phenomenal.
So it's going to be quite a game today. The Lancers and the Raptors. If the Raptors win in regulation, they will clinch the North Division. Another result means tomorrow's game will have meaning. So in just a moment, we're going to go to Kayla, Clark, Kent, Moriera on the field for the introductions of the lineups. It's going to be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to this one. This is what we've been waiting for. It's all down to these two games to see who goes on to the Final Four.
Absolutely, and this is why why players do it, why we do it. We love this stuff. This is do or die. This is like the playoffs for us right now, because if we don't win these games, we don't go forward.
That's right. Forget about March Madness for college basketball. This is March Madness for MASL 2 right here tonight. Let's go on the field to Kayla, Clark, Kent, Moriera for the lineups.
Welcome to our unique boutique arena at the Ide Family Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience. Indoor soccer is running wild during our last Lancer Mania weekend of the season. Tonight's game is featuring the Iowa Raptors and your 2023 Rochester Lancers. Please welcome to the field the one and only Lancer Louie. And now your officials for tonight's game. Steve Montanino, Bobby Johnson, Kit Hutchinson, and Steven Southwell. And now for today's visitors, introducing the Iowa Raptors. In goal, Brett Petrozek. Number 1, in goal, Luis Perez. Number 3, Jesus Ramos. Number 4, Sarib Rakukiza. Number 6, Ricky Orozco. Number 7, Isaiah Diaz. Number 8, Paco Gonzalez. Number 9, Ronaldo Rojas. Number 10, Jacob Johnson. Number 11, Lionel Malecki. Number 12, Jonah Dancer. Number 13, Angelo Oquendo. Number 15, David Elas. Number 17, Alan Lasoya. Number 19, Sergey Warzenek. Number 20, Ayeyo Adebayo. The Iowa Raptors are coached by Kurt Lewis and Bobby Horowitz. Ash. And now, please welcome to the field tonight's honorary captain, Michael Lewis from FrontRowSoccer.com, established author and sports writer. Go right to midfield. And now, please welcome your 2023 Rochester Lancers. Number 0, goalkeeper Jacob Mitchell. Number 1, in goal, your captain, Dan Maddock. Number 3, Joe Balls. Number 5, Luca Dodge. Number 6, Alex Vega. Number 13, Eduardo Figueroa. Number 14, your captain, Alex Harling. Number 15, Domenico Vitale. Number 18, August Finn. Number 21, Matt D'Amico. Number 24, Tanner Bay. Number 25, Vadim Kojakov. Number 26, Conrad Zedowicz. Number 27, Joey Tavernisi. Number 28, Darren Toby. And number 42, Jake Schindler. And now your team staff, head athletic trainer, Brian Dickinson. And our assistant coaches, he is in the building, people, Ray Boom Boom Martinez. John Berarda Curdy. Mark Mandel. Joey Tavernisi. And your goalkeeper coaches, Mark Satilli and Marcelo Moreda. And your Lancers are coached by Jake Schindler. Lancer fans, please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem being performed by Anna Avetsky from Rockstar Academy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Beautiful job on our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner tonight.
Oh, that was really good.
Absolutely. The full house tonight. And you can see coming into view, Ray Boom Boom Martinez, Lancers Wall of Fame coach, in the house tonight, hoping to help Jake Schindler and all the coaching crew, including Mr. Sotilli here next to me, lead the Lancers to victory tonight. The Lancers cannot lose in regulation tonight. If they do, Iowa will clinch the North Division and a playoff spot.
Yeah, this is so important. Like I said, they need to come out strong, fast. They need to test Brett Petrocek really fast. He's a great goalkeeper. He's going to be hard to beat. If you could start getting them past him right away, maybe we can, get forward and just keep going.
Well, the Lancers are undefeated at home. They're 4-0. And what's an amazing stat mark, they've trailed for 3 minutes out of 240 played at home. So they get ahead and they stay ahead. Muskegon's the only team that's gotten ahead. They scored the first goal in game 2, and then the Lancers came right back and scored immediately after that.
Yeah, I think Rochester in that game, they just came out a little lackadaisical, a little bit like, hey, we got this game in hand. Muskegon scored. We came right back and scored and took control of the game again after that.
The captains, Alex Harling and Jacob Johnson, out at center field with the referees. Referees are Steve Montino, very experienced MASL official. Bobby Johnson, Kit Hutchinson, and Steven Southwell are your officials tonight.
Yeah, we definitely got some good officials here tonight. This should be, like a fairly, evened out game, like as far as officiating is concerned. They're both experienced, both great officials. I'm pretty pleased with this. These guys as the referees tonight.
We should say Daniel Maddock will get the starting goal tonight for the Lancers. Lancers captain, a 5.83 goals against average. Jacob Mitchell, who leads the MASL in goaltending, and with a goal against average of 4.5, will be on the bench. We'll see if that changes up for tomorrow's game, but Daniel Maddock, very experienced. He's played against Iowa both games, I believe. So.
Yeah, Dan's definitely a great goalkeeper along with Jacob. I'll take nothing away from either one of them. I think Dan's just got a little bit more experience, and again, we need to prove a point tonight. Not to saying that Jacob can't do it, but you're the captain, and if this is the game that decides that we're not going to go ahead, I guess you want your captain to captain it.
Again, the Lancers, a very experienced lineup. They're going to go with Conrad Zidowitz and Darren Toby, the 41-year-old from Trinidad and Tobago, former MASL Defender of the Year.
Tanner Bay.
Tanner Bay will be out there in midfield, and up top, Joey Tavernese, assistant coach, along with Captain Alex Harling, will get the start for the Demon Hawks. They will start Alan Lasoya in the back. Jacob Johnson will be up in the midfield, playing up near forward position. We'll give you the rest of the lineup here. Yeah. Jonah Dancer, the leading scorer, number 12. Look out for him. He's on the far right. Number 11, Lionel Maleki from South Africa. He'll be on the near side. And here we go. Lancers and the Raptors. Whoever wins in regulation will have, especially if Iowa wins regulation, they will clinch a playoff spot. Lancers cannot allow that to happen. Tanner Bay gets it back from Maddock. And right across the face of goal.
They are pressing hard right off the bat.
And Zidowitz goes down, free kick for the Lancers. That's Iowa's modus operandi. They'll press all over the field. 40 or 60 minutes of hell. If you remember the Arkansas Razorbacks from the early 90s and their press. This is what the Raptors like to do. Long ball downfield, and Maddock will play it out of his goal. Immediately double team there and a steal. Shot in, saved by Maddock, and he'll pick it up in his goal area.
Yeah, see, Lancers got to settle down a little bit. They got to get possession of the ball.
There's Figueroa and a hat trick in the last home game. Kochikoff near the boards, and Figueroa loses it, but gets it back. Lancers want to keep the ball. There's Schindler, the coach, and he plays it over the far side for Domenico Vitale from Utica City. Kochikoff with the shot blocked.
This is another thing we've been missing on the benches. Is Ray Boom Boom Martinez screaming out in the background. We didn't have that much on the bench, so it's nice to have that.
And you can see the ball back into the, staying in the Iowa half. Vitale for Harling in the point, and knocked away, but Schindler will pick it up. Lancers continuing the pressure in the Iowa half. 13:25 to go in the first quarter, no score. There's Matt D'Amico at the game winner against Iowa the first time around. Here's Zidowitz. He can score that left foot. Here's Tavernese. Tavernese takes the shot, blocked by Petrusek. Ball in front, and cleared off the line by the Raptors. Ball back in, and Petrusek will pick it up. Lancers putting on the pressure early. They want to get ahead in this game. And now full changes for the Raptors. Out of Bio from Rochester, Minnesota. Loses out. Here's Darren Toby. Crossfield pass for Zidowitz on that left side. Watch for his left foot. Shot saved by Petrusek. Rebound. And taken away by Maleki. And Maleki gets it back. Plays it forward for Losoya. Back to Johnson, now back to Petrusek. Now they can't pass it back again. That would be a violation. Upfield, Ramos. Jesus Ramos. Round Lake Beach, Illinois. Far side for Maleki. And now Johnson in the back. Jonah Dancer, the leading scorer. Bay right on him, and they play it back to Petrusek again. That's a violation. And it'll be a free kick for the Lancers. You can't pass the ball back twice in the same sequence to the goalie.
Yeah, that's something you see too often lately, and especially from Brett Petrusek. I mean, I would think he would have, called it off, but I don't think nobody realized it.
And Schindler takes all these free kicks for the Lancers. Watch for Tavernese on the left to get a shot off here.
No, this is going to go right to Tanner Bay on the right side, or the left side over there. That's going right to Tanner Bay.
Shot in.
Oh, what
across
a save.
the face of goal. Petrusek got a piece of it.
That's a great save by Brett Petrusek. Oh, boy.
Ball played back and goes back to Maddock. That could have been disaster for the Lancers.
Yeah, it would definitely not have been a way you'd want to go down 1-0, but we withheld, so.
Toby finds it open. Domenico Vitale. Harling from Rush Henrietta, suburb of Rochester. He's the captain. Tanner Bay from Webster, another Rochester suburb. Bay had a pair of goals against Iowa the first game. Bay again. Marked by Ronaldo Rojas. Comes off of Montanino, the referee.
Great pass by Steve Montanino.
Yes, it was. Vitali. Vitali gets around one. Keeps possession. Will play it to the side for Bay. Now for Tavernese. U.S. Futsal International. Tavernese spins, goes down, no foul. Raptors take possession. 11:05 to go in the first quarter. No score in this critical North Division game. And a little too much dribbling by Jonah Dancer in this.
Doing too much dancing. Doing too much dancing.
I knew you were going to say that. Schindler plays it up for August Finn. He had a goal and an assist against the Raptors the second game. Finn goes down, no call. Kochikov, he got a very powerful shot. Kochikov tries to win it back, and Kochikov goes down.
That should have been a foul.
And he's still down. Finn pressuring, and far side for Figueroa. Figueroa steals. Figueroa, shot in. Petrusek with the save. Ball was there on the doorstep, but nobody was there for either team. Here comes Isaiah Diaz, the youngster. Shot in, saved by Maddock off the foot of Ricky Orozco. Back and forth we go. 5 minutes gone in the first quarter, still no score. Finn pressuring, getting pressured by Diaz, and they're going to call a foul on Diaz. A little too aggressive that time.
That's a good decision to call, though. There's no advantage for us, so he's going back towards goal. It's a great call by the referee.
Toby. Zidowitz back to Toby again off the boards. Back to Zidowitz. D'Amico. Tavernese. Good ball. Shot in. Just wide of the mark.
Luca's got to put that ball on goal. Got to finish our chances while we have them.
And Tavernese just wide of the mark. That was Luca Dodge, the 17-year-old for the Lancers. Goes to Hilton High School. It's been in the news recently here in town for not a good reason. We'll tell you about that later. Harlan.
Well, I can tell you one thing, though. I guess he also kicks footballs for a living, huh?
Yes, he does.
Well, not a living, but.
He doesn't know if he's going to play football or soccer in college. And here's Kochikov. Kochikov with the shot. Just high of the mark. He gets it down. It's in the net.
What a play by Vitali.
And Kochikov pushed down from behind into the boards. That's just a free kick. And that's going to be delay of game warning on the Raptors for kicking the ball away. Another one of those, it's a blue card penalty.
Yeah, and it's a great awareness by Jake Schindler to even say something. I don't know if the ref would have called something. They're getting so into the game they might forget stuff like that. So Jake's so aware.
Schindler for Domenico Vitali. Back to Schindler. Player coach.
Oh,
nice ball off by Figueroa to
ball.
Vitali. Vitali in the corner looking for some help. Vitali double teamed and he loses out. Malecki. Crossfield pass. It's a dangerous one. Figueroa right there bothering Johnson. And taken away by Kochikov. Down for Figueroa in the corner. Off the wall and off the netting, but it's going to be a corner for the Lancers. First corner of the game as it came off of the Iowa defender.
I'll tell you, this is exactly how the Lancers wanted to come out. They're coming out fast, strong. This is great work by Rochester right now.
And a very experienced 5 out there right now for the Lancers on this corner. Zidowitz with the left foot into the netting.
It's a good look. It's a good try. We just got to put those on net. We got to make Brett do something.
Lancers so far out shooting the Raptors 9-2 in this first quarter. Toby. Still no goals. Toby slowing it down. Tanner Bay for Harling. So strong on the ball is the captain, Alex Harling.
Yeah, he's a great presence on the ball.
Tavernese gets bumped into the wall, no call. Toby spinning.
Look at that.
Trying to get away from Ronaldo Rojas, who led Division II of junior colleges in scoring this year. 30 goals for Triton College. Tanner Bay. Bay down in the corner. Bay fighting with Harling and getting it back now to Maddock, and Lancers hold possession and they'll change on the fly. Toby playing it for Bay. Bay upfield looking for
great
Figueroa.
ball. Wow.
Kochikov inside, comes off the man, Shot in, rebound missed by Bay. 2 chances for Bay. He couldn't put it on frame. And shouldn't have put it into the netting.
Those are the chances we cannot mess up. We need to take those chances and we need to finish them. We're not going to get too many in this game, I don't think.
Maybe a kick in, which is taken already by Iowa. Petrusek comes out of his goal over the line so we can play it all the way downfield. Schindler loses out. There's 3-on-2 for the Raptors. Shot in, nice save by Maddock.
What a great save, Dan Maddock.
Adebayo on the doorstep forces the save from Maddock.
The Secretary of Defense. What a save.
You would have made that save.
I don't know if I would have made that save.
Harling with the steal, no call. Here comes Harling. Harling with the shot.
It's a goal!
That's a goal for Alex Harling.
Sexual chocolate with the goal!
And the Lancers take the lead 1-0. Alex Harling from outside beats Petrusek at the 7:04 mark of the first quarter.
What a goal. I mean, that's just an individual effort. He makes a great tackle here.
Goal. He comes in by himself.
I mean, he shot that from the 3-point line. That is just a great goal.
That's like the shot that Gonzaga made at the end of the game last night against UCLA from 30 feet. That's a goal. And now Iowa not happy with the call. They think the ball did not go in, but the referee says it did go in.
Oh, they're trying to say is the foul, I think.
Foul on Harling, you're right.
And, if we could get a look at it again, I can tell you if it's a foul or not, and I won't be biased or anything. I will be honest with you.
Of course not. Let's see, Harling.
That's a foul. I'll be honest with you, that should be a foul. He kind of was falling over on his own. I'm not really sure, but...
So it's going to be it's an immediate timeout, by the way. Let's take a quick break here on Lancers TV with the Lancers leading 1-0 over Iowa.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Saltars.com. Hi, it's Rich Ide, and the Ides of March is back at Ide Honda. So it's a great time to check out the completely redesigned lineup of Honda cars and SUVs. We have over 60 in stock ready for immediate delivery, but with these Ides of March specials, they won't last long. So come visit us at Ide Honda, your local, family-owned car dealership. At Ide Honda, you'll get an easy and fun car buying experience because we...
And we're back. Lancers take an early lead, 1-0 on the goal from Captain Alex Harling. Harling is 5th goal of the season.
And it was a great goal. I mean, what an individual effort, great finish.
Missed kick by D'Amico, and he puts it up into the behind the netting. It'll be a kick in for the Raptors.
I think you're going to watch a little bit different of a game now. It's going to get a little bit more aggressive after that last goal.
Petrusek will play it long downfield. Nice interception there by Darren Toby. Toby with the ball, holding it in the corner, marked closely by Ronaldo Rojas, now double teamed. And Lancers trying to break away here, but the Raptors take it back. Trying to make room for a shot. Is Rojas' shot and just high of the mark. Rebound comes out. Luka Dodge, the 17-year-old.
Come on, Luka. Come on, Luka.
Shot much wide of the mark by Dodge.
What a rip, too.
With the left foot. And that's going to be a foul by D'Amico. Free kick, but no blue card. It could have been a blue card.
Yeah, it was 50-50. I think he kind of threw himself into the boards. I think the fact that D'Amico did actually stick the ball and got the player at the same time is what saved him from a blue card.
Lancers out shooting Iowa 13-3 in this first quarter, and they lead 1-0 on the goal from Alex Harling, unassisted. Domenico Vitale in the corner, marked by Adebayo.
Look at the strength. Look at this. 2-on-2 players, and he's still holding the ball up. Look at this.
Referee could call it here for a drop ball, but doesn't do so. Ball breaks free. Oh, and Kojakov gets bumped off the ball by Malecki. And Malecki with the ball, picked up by Harling. Laying it back for Jonah Dancer, who didn't see much of the leading scorer so far for Iowa.
Well, Rochester, I was at practice, and they do know about Jonah there.
Nice block by Vitale off the foot of Isaiah Diaz. Kick in for the Raptors, 5:16 to go in the first quarter. And they play it all the way back for Paco Gonzalez, who played for the Chicago Mustangs in 2018 against the Lancers. What a rivalry that was.
Yeah, it was definitely back in the day.
Long pass downfield for Kojakov. Let's see if he can turn here. Kojakov will play it back for Finn. Darren Toby. Lancers up 1-0. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Figueroa laying it back for Toby. Lancers playing possession football right now. They're leading the game 1-0. Figueroa in the corner. Marked by Rosiniak. Tavernese, shot is blocked. Toby will get it and lay it back for Dan Maddock.
And Figueroa winning that ball in the corner, that's something that the first week he probably wouldn't have done, and you can just see the experience that he's getting on the field now.
Yes, he is. Coming in, August Finn. Finn turning, looking for some help. Goes down to one knee, goes down again, no call. And still fighting for it in the corner, both teams.
I'm not sure what I'm watching here, Andrew.
Watching WWE right now, I think.
This has become a crazy game. I mean, but he's letting them play, and I like that. You know, it's going both ways, and he's letting them play.
Schindler, cross-field pass for Alex Harling, the goal scorer, and he's forced back. Again, Iowa likes to press, and that's what they're doing right now. And it's Sari Rukakiza with the, and that's going to be a foul.
Oh, he called him for a handball.
That's Tavernese with the handball, so it'll be a free kick for Iowa.
You don't hear them swear.
Yeah, well, I was ignoring it.
Yeah.
We apologize for any colorful language. It's not our fault. Back to Petrusek. Petrusek playing it forward for Malecki. Ricky Orozco loses out. Luka Dodge. Dodge goes down. Malecki with a good tackle there. Here comes Johnson. Johnson coming up out of the back. He's forced back by Matt D'Amico. Malecki. The whirl now by the Raptors. Diaz, crossfield pass. Johnson gets it off the boards. D'Amico was right there. Malecki again, playing it downfield. Schindler on Adebayo, and now they're going to call a free kick after a lot of complaining by Adebayo. It's going to be a free kick for Iowa, a very dangerous position. Adebayo's over the ball. Lancers with a three-man wall. They have 6 men in the field. They didn't call it.
It's because the ball's not in play yet.
Oh, good call.
Not only that the ball's not in play, but they actually held play for the back them up, so they got.
And now we're going to have a timeout called by Iowa. They know how important, Mark, this free kick is to try to equalize. They're going to take their time, set up a play, and we've seen some crazy plays off these types of free kicks in the indoor game.
Yeah, at the top of the box, this is so important, and you got to get it right. You want to make sure you get it right.
So timeout by Iowa. We'll take a quick break. Lancers up 1-0, 3:01 to go in the first quarter on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
Give me a chocolate. Chocolate. Give me a vanilla. Vanilla. Give me a strawberry. Strawberry. What do we got? Bill Gray's half price milkshakes every day.
give me Bill Gray's.
And back on Lancers TV. Tomorrow night, the Lancers will have their Wall of Fame ceremony. They're going to honor the owners of the original 2011 indoor team and general manager Rich Randall as well. So,
Pretty sure we're looking at Mr. Rieger right here. That was Mr. Rieger, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, Dan unfortunately had some injury problems this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we're missing him out on the field, especially a game like this. His pace, and his awareness is definitely missed out on this field. But, your injury, we'd rather have him for the playoffs than, if we can get there,
Paco Gonzalez, very experienced player from Mexico. There's a shot in. It's blocked by the wall. Wall does its job, and Lancers clear. Ball never made it through to Maddock that time.
And I think Dan had it covered anyways, but I'm surprised they called a timeout to just take a shot.
It was just a diversion of some kind. Dancer chased by Harling, and ball is wide open. Here comes Tavernese picking it up. And Tavarese thrown down from behind. Free kick and a blue card. Blue card penalty and a power play for the Lancers. It's going to be Adebayo, I believe, going to the sin bin at 2:36 of the first quarter. Ball's a loose ball there, and Tavarese picked it up, and Adebayo just, that's an easy call.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying that Joey dove, and regardless if he dove or not, I mean, he was still going to go down one way or another. I mean, you still fouled him from behind while he was going towards goal. I mean, it's 2 minutes any way you look at it.
And this Lancer Power Play brought to you by Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger. Go to BillGrays.com. Lancers are perfect on the power play at home, 3 for 3. Let's see what we do here. Harling to Schindler, back to Harling. Iowa coming out of their shell here a little bit, a little surprising.
Well, I think Lancers are actually trying to draw them out. They're going to wear these two tops guys down, and look, you see Joey just standing on the ball. They're going to wear them down.
Tavernese back to Harling. 30 seconds gone in the power play. Lancers up 1-0. Shot over in the corner for Bay. Tavernese to Harling. Iowa sitting up with 2 in front, 2 in the back.
If you watch right now, Kochikov just moved to the other side of the field. I think you're going to see him get the ball right. I'm surprised they shot, but
Bay back to Harling. See if Jake finds Kochikov here. He'll take the shot if he has room for it. Back to Harling, the goal scorer. Back to Harling again. Down the corner. Bay, Tavernese. Harling, crossfield, loses out. See if Lancers can pick up possession here, and Iowa just going to clear it away. Less than a minute to go in the Lancers power play, up 1-0.
Iowa was able to get a switch up top with one of those guys that was running, so that was a good play for them.
Shot by Kochikov is blocked. Schindler to Kochikov again. Down in the corner, 30 seconds to go in the power play. Harling crossfield for Schindler, right to Kochikov, wants to find that shot. Making room, can't get a good foot on that one. And a steal. Kochikov inside the box, can't find it now. Harling has to go back. That just might kill off the power play. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Harling to Schindler. Schindler, crossfield pass. Harling. And the Lancers cannot convert on the power play. So that's final save there by Petrusek. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lancers lead 1-0. Here comes Schindler.
It was definitely a good power play.
Kochikov shot.
Oh.
Missed the target. Tanner Bay going to recycle here. Bay once again loses out. Losoya with the ball, playing it forward for Rukakiza. 5 seconds ago, Rukakiza playing it back, and that should about do it for the first quarter. And that is it for the first quarter of action here at the unique Boutique Arena, here at the Total Sports Experience, the Ide Family Field, Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Score after one. Lancers won on a goal from Alex Harling at the 7:04 mark of the first quarter. Iowa Raptors 0. Back with the second quarter next on Lancers TV.
When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The Salen family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
And we're back on Lancers TV. Get ready to start the second quarter. Lancers out shooting the Raptors 19-6 in that first quarter. Petrusek with 7 saves. And don't forget, 2024 season tickets are now on sale. Don't miss out on the 2024 Lancers season. $120. Reserve yours today. Scan that QR code on the screen if you want to get your Lancers tickets. Don't wait, because as you know, there's only a limited number of tickets. Petrusek with 7 saves, Maddock with 2 saves in that first quarter. We switch ends, and here we go in the second.
Yeah, one of those saves that Maddox made was so good. I mean, it was so needed.
Free kick for the Lancers. Toby over the ball. Conrad with Zidowitz. Back to Toby. Toby marked closely by Adebayo, who already has a blue card in this game. The Lancers could not convert on the power play. Iowa still pressing here. Lancers need to break that press.
Oh my gosh.
And there's downfield pass. Toby. Back to August Finn. Finn marked closely by Malecki. Finn plays it forward, and Tavernese got wrong-footed, and Finn with the foul. Free kick for Iowa. Just underway in the second quarter. Iowa trailing the Lancers 1-0. If Iowa wins in regulation, they win the North Division. Anything else, tomorrow's game will have meaning. Paco Gonzalez plays it up for Ramos. Now in the corner, Rojas. Lancers trying to clear it out of their zone, but they can't do so. Rojas shot in, big save by Maddock, and cleared away by Schindler.
Great save, Dan Maddock.
Reaction save by the Lancers captain, keeps it 1-0. Diaz.
What a
shot
stick.
is blocked by August Finn.
Man, what
got stood up there.
Oh boy, he sure got stuck in.
Tavernese trying to play it down, but Iowa gets back on defense and regains possession. Ronaldo Rojas. Got a very good soccer name, he does.
He does have a great soccer name.
A little too far for Oquendo, who's had 3 goals against the Lancers this season. We just haven't seen him much. Here's Oquendo in the corner, plays it off the wall. D'Amico clears, and D'Amico gets it back, and he'll just clear it out of the zone as the Raptors now pressing for the tying goal.
They're also playing a little, with fire there, a little dangerous. I mean, some of the tackles are very close to being, studs up and stuff like that.
Tackles are flying in here at the Unique Boutique Arena. Figueroa playing it back. Schindler, Domenico Vitali, and Kochikov.
And instantly 2 players on Kochikov.
Yeah, they know he's the guy they got to stop. Johnson going coast to coast here for the Raptors. Johnson with a shot and a goal. Beautiful individual effort by Jacob Johnson. And we're tied at 1.
Yeah, that's the guy they didn't want scoring goals today, that's for sure.
And that should probably be no assist on that one.
No,
Johnson,
he's definitely no assist. He dribbled right through
fifth
everybody.
goal of the season. That's just a great individual effort by the veteran, Jacob Johnson. Nobody stopped him. Nobody stopped him.
No, definitely not. I don't know who the last back was. They kind of turned their back. You got to throw your body in front of it. I mean, it's all or nothing here. I mean, you've got to definitely dive in front of it, throw your body in front of it.
See if the Lancers can answer here. That's what they've done when opposing teams have scored. Shot in by Zidowitz is blocked. Shot in Harling.
Great
Big
save
by Petrusek. Here come the Raptors, but Tanner Bay and Zidowitz get back and stop that break. Upfield for Iowa. Oquendo back to Zidiak. Toby marking Ronaldo Rojas. But taken away by the Lancers. Zidowitz short pass for Toby. Guarded by Jesus Ramos. Zidowitz again, playing it back for Maddock, and Maddock has to get rid of it. Toby along the boards. Double team now in the corner, but he gets
out
away.
of it.
Beautiful play by Toby. Now crossfield pass. Luka Dodge, the 17-year-old. Shot in. Goal!
The Is that Tanner Bay?
Tanner Bay.
What a goal.
Or it could be
No, that was Tanner Bay.
Tanner Bay.
Wow, what a rip. Great work by Luka Dodge.
Luka Dodge with his first assist, first point for the Lancers. Tanner Bay with his third goal against the Raptors this season at the 11:26 mark. Here it is again. And there's Darren Toby, who broke out of that double team. Dodge, instead of shooting, laid it back for Bay, and Bay, bang. I think Joey might want to.
Joey might steal that from somebody. I don't know.
Let's find out. We'll see what the official ruling is.
But I'll tell you right now, individual effort by Darren Toby is what brings that to happen. I mean, if you don't got an experienced guy like that on the ball, we might lose it, and we could be down 2-1. But great work by Darren Toby.
Tanner Bay does get the goal. Dodge with the assist. 5th goal of the season for Tanner Bay. 3 of those against the Raptors. And Lancers back on top 2-1. And a foul now will be a free kick for the Raptors.
It's ironic how someone gets hurt, they limp for the first run, and then they start sprinting off, you know. I mean,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Recuperative powers of soccer players. That's
the magic spray wasn't even pulled out.
I say the magic bottle didn't make an appearance.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Adebayo, very dangerous player. Going forward.
Dancer,
shot and a goal. And all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Yeah, they're not going to go away easily, so we got to keep freaking pressing. And
that's the first time really that Jonah Dancer has made himself known in this game. So Adebayo.
If you look at this play, there's just not enough pressure on him. They're giving him the shot. They're just letting him go. I mean, you got to pressure him. Don't give him shots from outside. Goalkeepers don't want those.
So the goal for Dancer, his 14th goal of the season. Assist to Adebayo, his 4th assist. And we're tied at 2 in this critical North Division game. And now here's coming away with it is Rukakiza. Shot is wide. He gets it back. Another shot off the boards. Comes all the way to the far side for D'Amico. Iowa dominating this second quarter so far. Lancers do have a goal, though, and it's 2-2. Lancers just give up less than 4 goals a game at home this season. Maddox crossfield for Zidowitz.
So Dan Maddox got to give Zidowitz a better ball so he can get out of there instead of having to turn 180 degrees.
That ball was just intercepted, or Kojakov would have been in on goal. Here is Rukakiza again for Orozco, and now far side, Malecki. Oquendo working on Toby. Oquendo shot is blocked by Toby. Lancers get possession and still trying to keep it, but it is won back by Iowa. Malecki back for Dancer.
I'm not really sure what's happening right now, but Matt D'Amico is struggling a little bit out there.
Oquendo still holding the ball. Marked closely by Kojakov, and pace slowing down a little bit. Johnson. D'Amico comes up on him. And his shot's blocked out. It's going to be a corner for Iowa, their first corner of the game. Shot by Paco Gonzalez, the former Mexican player, under 20 international. And then Paco, shot and a goal, and Iowa takes the lead. Blast from Paco Gonzalez. And Iowa goes up 3-2.
Yeah, that's just a good finish. Someone's got to get in the way of that as well. Recognize it. I mean, everybody kind of ducked. I mean, like I said, it's do or die. You've got to.
That's just a wicked shot there.
Yeah, I don't know why. Here's the other problem. I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about Dan Maddox, but this shot went high and you went low. You got to stay big, stand up, keep your arms up.
Lancers signed themselves behind. They're behind for 3 minutes at home this season. There's Harling off the wall. Taken by Orozco. Iowa with the momentum right now. Ball played downfield. Rukakiza goes down, no call. Another player goes down. That's going to be a free kick for the Lancers as Domenico Vitali hits the deck. Lancers play quickly. Tanner Bay. Bay has a goal already. Shot is blocked and stays in play. And it still stays in play. Ball did not go out. Vitale intercepts. Vitale in front. Nobody there. Third away. Now Lancers going back 2-on-2, 2-on-3. Adebayo shot wide of the mark. Gonzalez shot is blocked into the netting by Figueroa. There'll be a kick in for the Raptors. 8:26 to go in the second quarter, and the Raptors lead the Lancers 3-2. Diaz. Far side for Niziak. And that's a dive right there by Diaz. And Finn goes down. Tavernese gets bumped. Upfield is Figueroa. Outside is Petrusek off his line to clear that ball away. Back and forth we go. Malecki playing it up for Aquendo. Tavernese right in front of him. Aquendo working on trying to get room for a shot. It's blocked by Vitale. Ball played up the wall. Malecki. Malecki will settle here with 7:40 to go in the first half. And the Raptors lead the Lancers 3-2. Schindler wants to shepherd that back to Maddock, but couldn't do so. And he'll just clear it away. Lucky picking up all those loose balls at midfield for Iowa. Long ball downfield. Aquendo and Vitale. Vitale turning on Aquendo. See if he can complete the clearance, gives it to Tavernese, and he'll play it up the wall. Back into the attacking zone goes Iowa as they're in control right now, up 3-2.
Again, Joey gets caught in the corner. Figueroa's got to recognize that and come towards the boards over here. He's getting beat to the pass that's coming down the boards. That's the only place that Joey can actually go, so we got to be aware of that.
Rojas intercepted by Finn.
Off the referee again, trying to clear out.
And back to Paco Gonzalez. Luka Dodge gets in his way. Diaz cross field for Ramos.
Well, you can hear Ray Boom Boom Martinez screaming they had 6 guys on the field, which they definitely did.
The referees didn't pick it up. That, of course, will be a 2-minute penalty. Schindler, nice interception, wins the ball back. Finn double teamed. Finn goes down, no call. Wow. Exactly. Schindler still fighting for it, and ball just cleared up in the air to no one in particular, but Johnson now picks up in their deep corner for Iowa, taken by D'Amico. D'Amico goes down, no call. Petrusek comes out of his goal, plays it nicely, and Iowa comes back on the break. Dancer right to Maddock. 5:52 left in the first half. Still 3-2 Iowa. Harling to Kojakov off the wall. Rojas comes back to get it. Darren Toby.
Let's see if Darren Toby can command this and start working something with the team.
I just need to settle down here. Yeah. Iowa has had the better of play in this second quarter. Zidowitz plays it back for Toby. Toby for Kojakov, coming back to the ball to get it. Harling, it's good possession here for the Lancers. Toby down in the corner. Looks to circle it back outside potentially. And Figueroa gets it. Plays it back for Zidowitz. Zidowitz, cross field.
Don't play behind him. I mean,
to Toby.
You're leaving him nowhere to go.
And Toby has to give it back to Maddock. And Maddock's going to come forward over the line and play it fit downfield from D'Amico. D'Amico, nice ball inside, but Figueroa can't get a foot to it. Back upfield comes Orozco. Orozco stopped by Toby. Crossfield pass, and Iowa with the ball. Rojas trying to regroup for the left-footed shot. Goes across the face of goal.
I think Dan Maddock might have saved that. I'm not really sure. I got kind of screened, but it looks like he might have saved it.
Not supposed to screen you. You're the color guy.
Yeah, I know.
Zidowitz.
I was in black and white on that one, I think.
Toby looking for some help. Finds it from Joel Balls, making his first appearance today. The assistant coach for St. John Fisher, my alma mater. He had a good game against the Demon Hawks the last time out. Diaz jumping downfield. Shot is blocked
good save by Dan.
Dan Maddock. Nobody stopped Diaz. He just ran down there himself.
Now we're just throwing the ball away.
Malecki picks it up. Off the wall. It's Vega out there now from Roberts Wesleyan. And Adebayo. Shot. Big save by Maddock. Made himself big.
I'll be honest with you right now, if I was Rochester, I might think about getting a timeout, regrouping here, because we're just all over the place.
Iowa with the ball. 3:26 to go in the first half. There's been no immediate timeout because we haven't had a stoppage. And now we have a foul. Free kick. As Oquendo makes his feelings known. Far side Malecki, who's seen a lot of the ball in the back. Oquendo off his head, and Maddock grabs it. Maddock throws it downfield. Comes off ahead, right in front of us, off the top of the boards, and stays in play. Shining upfield, crossfield pass for Oquendo. Couldn't get to it. Oquendo with the shot, saved by Maddock. Toby to Tavernese. Figueroa. Tavernese goes
got
down.
Run over.
No call. Back to Toby. Now to Maddock. 2:35 to go in the first half. Still 3-2 Iowa. August Finn. Now you can hear the coach saying they're outworking you, and that's what's been happening. Iowa's all over the
you
field
can't
right
have
now.
that happen. You just this is what it looks like when that happens. Luckily, we're still only down by a goal.
Toby to
Wow.
Bay is tackled hard. That's foul. Free kick for the Lancers. 2:16 to go in the first half. So we have an encroachment warning and a delay warning. There are two different warnings, as the referee explains it. Iowa's outshot the Lancers 13-3 in the second quarter. Complete turnaround from the first. Tavernese's shot is blocked. Back to Schindler. Tanner Bay.
Oh, go to goal.
Bay with the shot. Oh, and Petrusek just gets his body in front of that one. This Luka Dodge was right on the doorstep, waiting for a rebound. Iowa with the ball. Paco Gonzalez. To Diaz, back to Gonzalez. Petrusek comes out of his goal. He can now play it all the way downfield. But he plays it right to Tavernese, who gives it away himself. David Islas, his first action. Head ball to Diaz. Diaz controls it. Luka Dodge in the corner with it. And Dodge goes down. And Dodge is slow to get up. I think he's okay. Brziniak with the foul there, and Dodge is.
And that's what an injury looks like, kid. When they limp off the field like that, he's definitely got a little bit of a knock.
Going to be a free kick for the Lancers, 1:26 to go. A goal here for either team will be huge. If either team scores. Tavernese up the wall. Harling. Harling was back to goal. Hey, that's the Lancers' first goal. Shot in. Kojakov running for it. Finn in the corner as well. Harling. Zidowitz back to Schindler. Just over a minute to go in the first half. And Iowa leads it 3-2. Schindler up for Harling, and he loses out to Johnson. Orozco gets it back from Gonzalez. Orozco up the field to Johnson. Johnson had the first goal for the Raptors, but he gives it away. Zidowitz, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Kojakov. Kojakov gets it taken away by Paco Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a nice short pass to Johnson. Crossfield back for Gonzalez again. Kojakov coming up to challenge him. Finn tries to get in there on Islas.
There's the other thing. As soon as we do make good plays or good blocks, it's still going right to their feet. You know, they're getting lucky.
Here's Harling.
Good steal by Alex Harling.
And Harling finds something here with just 10 seconds to go. Harling off a funny board, and it comes out to the Raptors. Upfield goes Oquendo. Oquendo stopped by Schindler. Oquendo still fighting for it. Goes in front and knocked away. 1 second, and that'll do it for the first half.
Definitely an exciting first half. Iowa definitely won the second quarter, and that's what's got us down by a goal.
Score at the half is Iowa Raptors 3, Rochester Lancers 2 here at the Unique Boutique Arena at the Ide Family Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. We're going to have our halftime with Kayla Clark-Kent-Moriero doing some interviews. We'll give you the halftime stats here in just a moment. But Lancers, for the first time at home, find themselves trailing at halftime, Mark. So it's interesting to see what the coaching staff's going to do and to get these guys rolling, because if this score holds up, the Raptors win the North Division and go to the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jake's already made some changes. I don't know if you have noticed, but Matt D'Amico didn't come back for a while in the second half.
Stand by.
Lancers 2. I'm Kayla Clark-Kent here live for your halftime interview. Here I'm with August Finn. August, I'll keep it quick. I know you guys have a lot to go over in the locker room. Tell us what it was like out in there in the first first half and what you guys need to do differently going into the second.
Really intense. They're a hard-working team, so we need to keep playing simple, possess the ball, and take our chances when we get them.
Well, great first half. It's a very important game tonight, so go rest up in the locker room. We can't wait to see you back out here.
Thank you.
Lancer fans, I'm now here with your head coach, number 42, Jake Schindler. Again, like I just said, this game is really important tonight. Jake, can you just fill us in what it means, this game means?
Playoffs started this weekend, so I hope the guys are in the locker room thinking about that.
Well, it was a great first half, Jake. I know you want to go be with them and talk strategy for the second half, so I'll let you go.
Thank you.
Lancer fans, I'm now here with your honorary captain, Michael Lewis from Front Row Soccer. Michael, thank you for being here this weekend. For any of you that don't know, Michael has wrote 2 books now on the Lancers. Your first book, which released last summer, why don't you tell our fans and everyone watching live what your first book was about?
The first book was about the original Rochester Lancers that played in the American Soccer League and North American Soccer League in the 1960s, from 67 through 1980. And I decided, why not do a modern version of the 21st century Rochester Lancers? So it should be out in about 2 to 3 weeks. Looking forward to it.
And where can fans purchase any of your books?
Best way is Amazon.com. Definitely the Lancers original book is available there. If I could do a quick commercial, we're doing a pre-publication sale of the new Lancers 21st Century book, and I'll be more than happy to take orders after the match, after the victory, of course.
Amazon, that's great. That truck is at my house every day. Michael, can you just tell us a little bit about your past, how long you've been following the Lancers and how long you've been writing about soccer and following soccer?
It seems like I've been writing about soccer forever. I started covering the Lancers in 1975. I'll have to admit I did not want to cover soccer, did not know much about it, and here I am today still covering them and still covering the beautiful game, making a living out of it. Huh? How much irony is that?
Awesome. Well, we appreciate all you do for soccer, but also for the Lancers. Michael writes a lot of our game stories, post-game stories, player feature stories, so thank you so much for being here this weekend. And if you're interested in taking a look at Michael's book, you can purchase it right on Amazon.com.
Thank you very much. Great to be back.
Thank you, Michael. And now here's Andrew Battisti and Mark Satilli from Lancers TV with your first half game recap.
Thank you, Kayla. So the Lancers were outshot 13-4 in that second quarter. Complete turnaround, Mark, from the first quarter where the Lancers outshot Iowa 19-6. Overall, it's 23-19. 4 saves for Dan Maddock, but he did allow 3 goals in that quarter. 2 saves for Brett Petrusek. So 9 total for Petrusek, 6 for Maddock. And the Lancers have work to do in this second half, Michael, if they're going to continue to be in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what to say right now. I'm pretty at awe with what just happened. The second half, or the second quarter, was totally different than the first quarter. First quarter, Rochester looked great. They were moving the ball well. Second quarter, I think, Iowa just kind of took it to them for some reason, and we just couldn't get back to, our play of game. So right now in the locker room, I'm sure Jake's going to say, listen, we got to withstand the pressure. We got to stick to our plan and go forward. And that's the only way we're going to win this game.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a break here on Lancers TV. When we come back, We will be joined by the Lancers honorary captain, the author of 2 books on the Rochester Lancers, and my colleague on Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, Michael Lewis, will join us after this break. At the half, it's Lancers trailing Iowa 3-2 on Lancers TV.
Listen, I don't know. I thought
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Outdoors.com.
Hi, it's Rich Ide, and the Ides of March is back at Ide Honda. So it's a great time to check out the completely redesigned lineup of Honda cars and SUVs. We have over 60 in stock ready for immediate delivery, but with these Ides of March specials, they won't last long. So come visit us at Ide Honda, your local, family-owned car dealership. At Ide Honda, you'll get an easy and fun car buying experience because we'd love to earn your business. So check us out online at idehonda.com, or better yet, come visit us just off of 441 in Penfield.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Give me your chocolate. Chocolate. Give me vanilla. Vanilla. Give me your strawberry. Strawberry. What do we got? Bill Gray's half price milkshakes every day.
Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
Oh, what a goal! Woo!
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Outdoors.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The Salen family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
So we're heading out to the Baja 1000. The last time we were there, he rolled down a mountain.
Nice.
We rolled down a mountain. But if we do it again, do you guys have anyone that can help us out?
Absolutely. The Ide Collision Center can handle little dings or scratches or full-on accidents of rolling down a mountain. Yeah, we'll get the car looking good as new. The Ide Collision Center.
The Ide Collision Center on Dispatch Drive in East Rochester. From small dings to big repairs, the Ide Collision Center makes it easy for you, even the phone number.
When you collide, call Ide.
Perfect.
up with the action.
And we're back here on Lancers TV. Andrew Battisti, WYSL Sports Director, Rochester Lancers historian, co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass on Monday nights on 6:30 on WYSL, joined by my radio colleague who I never get a chance to see in person except on very rare occasions because he lives in New York City. Michael Lewis joins us, the honorary captain tonight and the author of not one but 2 books on the Rochester Lancers, probably the only professional soccer team in the U.S. that has 2 books written about them.
Maybe outside of the New York Cosmos, but they're not around anymore. Listen, it's great to see you in person. This is strange getting interviewed by you on TV. Usually it is by radio.
Yeah, we love radio. Nobody gets to see us. But Michael, the second book, which is coming out, still alive and kicking. There it is, coming soon in about 2 to 3 weeks. What made you decide to write the second book after the first book, which is the history of the Lancers going back to 1963 when it was founded, the oldest soccer brand in America?
Yeah, that's a good question. I just always thought every soccer team has a story to tell. And the Lancers had one back in the old days, and we were talking 460 pages that went on seemingly forever. But I figured the new Lancers under Soccer Sam Fantuzzo and a fantastic staff and team had another interesting story to tell. A lot of great personalities on the team. And I just said, even though I did not cover every game of theirs, let's write about the personalities, the players, the stars on and off the field. And I'm biased. I think it's a great read, but I'll let the Lancer fans and readers figure that out themselves.
So this includes the indoor Lancers who were in MASL 1 and 2, the outdoor Lancers who played in the NPSL, and the Lady Lancers who were co-champions of the Penn New York division in the second division UWS for women's soccer. So, and they've been playing for a number of years as well. So it's a tremendous that you've done this, Michael. I mean, it's so great for the Lancers. This, as I said, there's tens of thousands of Lancers fans going from age 8 to 80. And then 80 years old, there's some players who are still with us. And Joe Sirianni, the host of Soccer is Kick in the Grass, who's was the trainer for the Lancers. And Charlie Schiano started the show, the owner of the Lancers.
And Charlie is featured in the book as well, too. Carlos Medetieri is, Nelson Capello. There is some, I call it the ancient history of the team. Very, very intriguing part of the book. And some fun chapters at the end. My 25 most memorable indoor soccer games. And a certain song I wrote about a Rochester Lancers coach in 1977 that appeared in the Democrat and Chronicle. So it's something for everyone.
Was it a big hit?
Excuse me?
Was it a big hit?
It was for Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Okay.
And I think people could figure it out with a dragon, and I'll let people...
Yes. And by the way, the Lancers have been involved in practically every major area of soccer. Every time you hear the word shootout, whether it be in soccer or hockey, it's Charlie Schiano who came up with that name in 1976 when they introduced the shootout in the North American Soccer League.
Yes, he gets credit for that. I asked him who invented the shootout itself, and he says he didn't know. He said it wasn't him. I think he wished it was him. But pretty cool to be remembered for that, among other accomplishments, too. Keeping the North American Soccer League alive, that is a story for another time.
Well, be sure to check out the stories about the Lancers this game tonight on frontrowsoccer.com, plus our U.S. national team, who are up 4-1 right now on Grenada, by the way. And Michael will talk to you on Monday night on Soccer is a Kick in the Grass.
Looking forward to it. Always great to see you in person, Andrew. Have a good one.
Thanks, Michael. It's Michael Lewis from frontrowsoccer.com, formerly of the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle. And definitely pick up the books, Alive and Kicking, The Incredible But True Story of the Rochester Lancers. And for those of you who remember the name George Plimpton, Michael Lewis has a George Plimpton story in the first Lancers book when he trained with the Lancers and some really, really talented outdoor players. And it just gives you an inkling, Mark Satilli, who's back with us now.
Thank you.
What it's like to train, because training for soccer is excruciating. You have to be so fit and so in shape and be willing to take knocks. it's inconceivable for the average person.
Yeah, I'm walking into on this conversation, but when you go to Lancer practice, you're watching the Lancers. The way they're playing right now is how they play in practice. They go all out on each other and they don't hold back. You got to make sure everything is game ready, and the way it is in a game is the way you want to practice.
Well, the Lancers are down 3-2 right now. They must not lose this game in regulation. If they do lose in regulation, Iowa Raptors will be the North Division champions. Anything else, tomorrow's game will decide who will go represent the North in the Final Four.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you know Jake Schindler, he's like a really quiet kind of guy. He's really calm and everything. I can only imagine in the locker room he exploded, which he needs to do. And when he does things like that, the guys know he's serious, and they got to take him serious. And he's so respected out here. I bet you'll see a different Lancer team here.
Well, here we go to start the second half. Lancers moving from left to right on your television dial. Here's Dan Maddock. Maddock up the boards, looking for Harling. He had the first goal tonight for the Lancers. Harling in the corner. Let's see if the Lancers can come out early and tie this game. Zidowitz back to Harling again. Zidowitz off the boards, or Harling off the boards, but it's taken away by Iowa. Here comes Losoya. Cross-field pass. Dancer, shot is deflected wide of the mark. Losoya picks it up in the corner. Back to Malecki, who has had a lot of the ball in this first half, especially in the back. He's been a very steadying force, the South African.
Yeah, you've definitely been mentioning his name a lot, but he's also in the back. As long as he's not coming too far forward and making us pay for anything, we're good to have his name brought up.
Iowa wins the ball back. Here's Paco Gonzalez, former Chicago Mustang. Lancers very familiar with him back in 2018. What a rivalry that was back in the day. Mustangs still around, but they don't play in the same league as the Lancers anymore.
As a matter of fact, the Mustangs just got 2 suspensions for the rest of the league in the MLIS for arguing and fighting or whatever it was. But
Schindler playing it forward. He can't get a hold of it. Iowa wins it back. Just underway in the second half, 90 seconds in, and the Raptors lead it 3-2 here in Rochester. Gonzalez plays it back for Ziniak. Back to Gonzalez. Ramos, back to Gonzalez again. Iowa controlling the ball, but stolen away by the youngster Luka Dodge. Plays it back for Schindler. Let's see if the Lancers can get some possession here. D'Amico loses possession here, has to spin away from Islas and does so. Crossfield, nice play by D'Amico. Upfield now. Figueroa crossfield for Kochikov, who's been very quiet, the Lancers' leading goal scorer. And somebody lost a shoe there.
Shingard.
Maddock plays it forward for Toby. Toby marked closely by Ramos. Domenico Vitali for Kochikov. A little bit of space, but closed down quickly. Played up the boards and right to Iowa.
Yeah, we're just not on the same page yet right now, and we need to step up our game. We need to get organized.
Iowa right now with the ball and a 3-2 lead. Petrusek, who came in for their normal keeper, who is out of the team this weekend, Jesus Ortiz. Dodge is fouled, and he got a bump in the first half, and he comes off now.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the other one was his left foot. Now he just came off limping on his right. But he's a young kid. He'll bounce right back.
To be young.
Oh, again.
I know my toe is bothering me. Dancer dancing right in, shot in, a nice block.
Wow, what a block.
Off the line. That could have been 4-2.
Good win by Tanner Bay.
Here comes Bay. Bay has a goal tonight. Bay with the shot and Petrusek with the save. And Harling right there waiting for a rebound.
That's one thing about Brett. He doesn't give up a lot of rebounds. He's definitely a seasoned goalkeeper.
He's had a good game tonight. He's played just one game for the Raptors, gave up 6 goals and won that game. Lancers win the ball back. Zidowitz up for Harling. Harling tries to get it to Bay, but it's knocked away and goes to Johnson. Zidowitz trying to steal it back, and he's a little too aggressive. He'd be called for a foul.
So the problem we have here is there's not enough communication as well on the field, letting guys know when they have guys on their back. They're just not talking. They're not Not doing the things that the Lancers normally do.
Iowa with Petrusek, pulls it over the line so he can play it downfield, but decides to just play it square. That's a poor ball there, right to Zidowitz. Zidowitz up the ball, looking for D'Amico, but a nice tackle by Ramos. Ronaldo, Malike. Malike, back to Jesus Ramos. Malike nearly lost it to Harling, but gets it back to Petrusek, and he's just going to play it up forward.
Yeah, I thought that was a second pass back, to be honest with you.
And that's a head back from Vitali. That ball came right off the top of the boards. If it had gone out, it would have been a...
So we can't be throwing balls away like that. We're just giving up our only opportunities to hold on to the ball.
Kochikov wins it back at midfield. Looking for some help, gets it from Darren Toby. 41 years old from Trinidad and Tobago, plays for Utica City. Islas bothering D'Amico, but he brings it away, back to Toby. Just trying to make some space here as the pressing of the Raptors is definitely having an impact. Maddock plays it downfield to Kochikov.
Although that's a good ball to Kochikov, that ball's got to be in the air to the corner. We got to turn the backs.
Bay comes off the bench and finds some space. Back to Toby.
I'd like to see Toby have one from outside.
Played back. Figueroa to Tanner Bay. Cycling around. Vitali to Toby. Teammates with Utica City. Domenico. He's forced back. That's Rojas. Rojas stealing it and a foul.
That should be 2 minutes.
It's going to be a foul and a 2-minute blue card, and that will put. And now Vitali goes down in a heap. The referee on the far side did see that. Let's see if there's going to be another call here potentially. So Vitali at 9:14 of the third quarter.
Yeah, regardless of whether he dove a little bit or not, Vitali definitely got shoved pretty well.
Now Petrusek is having a discussion with referee Steve Montanino.
And that discussion is going to be whether it was a one-on-one and whether it should be a shootout. And now he's going to get a yellow card.
Booking. 5 minutes, but he will be served by somebody else.
No, they will not be served by someone else.
So he's going to have to go to the. So he's going to have to. Okay, and we got a little extracurriculars here. Let's take a quick break here on Lancers TV with the Lancers down 3-2.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Totals.com. Hi, it's Rich Ide, and the Ides of March is back at Ide Honda. So it's a great time to check out the completely redesigned lineup of Honda cars and SUVs. We have over 60 in stock ready for immediate delivery, but with these...
And we're back. So Petrusek gets a yellow. It's a 5-minute penalty, and that means that the sub goalie Luis Perez is in the game, and shot is blocked. It'll be a
It's the top of
the D.
Yeah.
So Luis Perez.
Actually, it should be top of the third line because of the superstructure, basically.
You're the man, Mark. You know all the rules. Johnson trying to make room. They want a handball there. No call. Lancers are shorthanded, but here comes D'Amico looking to test the substitute goalie, Luis Perez, but can't do so. So 2 of this 5-minute penalty will probably not allow Lancers to test Perez. Iowa on the power play.
And it's vital that the Lancers kill this power play, and then they go on their own kind of little power play with this keeper. You're going to want to start testing them, start shooting from everywhere.
Gonzalez. Malike. Far side for Johnson. Back to Malike. Lancers setting up with their diamond formation. D'Amico and Zidowitz. Schindler. Shot in. Big
what a great save
by Maddock. Shot in again. Across the pace of goal.
I'm not sure that didn't go out of bounds for a corner or goal kick.
The ball's still in play. And now cleared away by the Lancers only as far as midfield. Malike. Less than a minute to go in the power play. Iowa up 3-2. Now Schindler can break away. Up for D'Amico. And Malike, another nice play. And coach for Iowa, Kurt Lewis, saying, come on.
How much time on the power play?
About 45 seconds. 45 seconds left on the power play. 30 seconds now on the power play. Schindler just lobbing it forward, clearing the zone. So about 20 seconds now left in the power play. Lancers have done a good job so far. One big save by Maddock. Gonzalez. Gonzalez down in the corner. Back to Gonzalez. 10 seconds left in the power play. It's cleared away by D'Amico.
Rochester just looks gassed.
Gonzalez down in the corner for Dancer. Dancer's holding it. And D'Amico will clear it into the bench.
Oh my gosh. Top of the box. What a
poor play.
Very big mistake.
And we have a media timeout with
What a
7.
great save.
There's the save by Maddox. That ball looked like it did go out of play. It would have been a corner. And so we have a media timeout with 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Lancers kill the power play, but it'll be a free kick for Iowa when we come back. Raptors lead the Lancers 3-2 on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
Give me a chocolate. Chocolate. Give me vanilla. Vanilla. Give me a strawberry. Strawberry. What do we got? Bill Gray's half price milkshakes every day.
gimme, Bill Gray's.
Free kick now for Iowa. It's Paco Gonzalez over the ball. Paco with a shot, blocked by the wall. Wall does its job again. With Zidowitz with the block. Lancers back to full and even strength. The Raptors with their substitute goalie, Luis Perez, in goal for the next 3 minutes at least, as Petrusek serving a 5-minute yellow card for dissent.
Yeah, you know, the new rule was changed that if the goalie gets a penalty, he has to sit his own penalty, and it
Whoa, up the field. Almost says here's Perez. That's his first touch.
And it was a bad one right off the bat, so we got to test him and start putting him under.
Iowa needs to control the ball, but Lancers win it. Finn is tackled. Nice tackle again by the Raptors. Gonzalez breaks away from Toby. Gonzalez goes down. Free kick.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that was a foul. Looked like, to me, he tripped over the ball, but, you know, the referee's right there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Free kick for Iowa, basically a corner here. Back outside, Orozco. Orozco trying to make room for a shot, and he puts it over the net. Domenico Vitale still not happy with getting thrown to the ground at that last break. Downfield, Maddock playing it for Finn. Let's see if the Lancers can get testing on Luis Perez.
Yeah, they got to get something going here. They got to open up the flood box here and just start really.
Vitale to Finn. Finn loses possession. Here come the Raptors. Nice ball. And throwing it on goal.
What a tackle by Finn. August Finn just saved a goal.
Stopping Ronaldo Rojas, who was right on the doorstep and could have made it 4-2. This game hanging by a thread right now for both teams. Schindler in the back for the Lancers, the coach. Playing it up the field. Figueroa trying to run onto it in the corner. They're doing a good job possessing the ball, keeping it away from their goal. About a minute and a half left on the yellow card, 5-minute penalty for the goalie Petrusek.
Yeah, that's the other problem. You know, in the 5 minutes, we haven't even tested the backup goalkeeper, and we really need to start pushing forward.
Nice play by Zidowitz to take it away from Ronaldo Rojas. Upfield, that's a 3-line pass, and Tanner Bay knew it. So it'll be a free kick for Iowa at the yellow line, or the dotted yellow line. I know it's hard to see on the television, but Mr. Montanino, the referee, will put the ball right where it needs to be. So again, it's about 50 seconds left on the yellow card major. Iowa was shorthanded there for a second when they got another player out there.
And again, that 5-minute major is an actual major. Like as soon as that 5 minutes are up, they cannot sub the goalie in. He's stuck in there until a dead ball play.
You almost think Iowa would put the ball out themselves to get their goalie back on. We'll see what happens with Johnson. He scored the first goal. Oh, nice move there. And Adebayo with a shot is saved. And a big save by Maddock. Ball still in play as it came right off the top of the boards again. Top of the boards getting a lot of play tonight. Crossfield pass from Dancer. Shot in, and that's a goal for Johnson, his second of the game at the 4:20 mark. Iowa has scored 3 straight goals, and they lead it 4-2. And the assist on that one will go to Dancer. So he has a goal and an assist.
It's just a really, it's a good finish. I mean, he just picked out the corner. I mean,
he's wide open there.
Nobody
within 3-4 yards of him. So 4:20 to go in the third. Check that. Third quarter. Lancers down 4-2. First time they've been behind by multiple goals at home this season. There's still plenty of time left.
There's tons of time. It's indoor soccer. Anything can happen. The momentum's always
Figueroa with
changes.
a shot wide.
And that's what you want to do too. You want to take shots on the backup goalkeeper. He hasn't been warmed up. He hasn't been tested.
D'Amico committed a foul there in the Iowa half. It's a free kick.
And it's a foul that you don't even need to take. I mean, that's just not even a good foul by D'Amico. I mean,
Kojakov steals it, goes down, free kick.
That could be 2 minutes.
Okay, here is a free dead ball opportunity for the Lancers. 4:01. Schindler blasted wide of the mark. Schindler gets his own rebound. Kojakov off the wall. And Iowa trying to clear it out. Lancers will regain possession with Harling back to Vitale. Again, the penalty is over, but we have to wait for a dead ball to sub the goalie back in. If they decide to, we'll see if that happens. I imagine they would. Kojakov goes down, free kick. And Kojakov wants a blue card.
And I'm not sure that shouldn't be a blue card. He was pretty much one-on-one with the goalkeeper. I mean, there was a guy sort of back, but he was to the left side of us.
Free kick for the Lancers. Harling over the ball. Harling shoots it into the net.
It's a good idea. You just got to keep your head down.
Now Petrusek can come back in. So Luis Perez did his job. He did not allow a goal, and the Raptors got one while he was in the net. 3:34 to go in the third quarter.
Now the only problem is Brett Petrusek is also playing on a yellow card. So, now maybe you start getting a little chippy with him, get him to get out of his game frame, and maybe a yellow card again, and then he's thrown out.
Shot off the wall is wide of the mark by Oquendo. Here come the Lancers. Tanner Bay, Luka Dodge. Dodge gets tackled from behind by Ramos.
One thing about the Raptors, they're all getting back on D. They're getting 5 guys behind the ball.
They are doing that as we see. Here's Johnson. Johnson, nice little ball there for Ramos. We'll check that Rojas.
That was a handball, I think.
Rojas, yes, he handled it there. So free kick for the Lancers. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Lancers trail it 4-2 here at home. Lancers are undefeated at home, 4-0. And ball played way back into the corner. Zidowitz up the wall for Figueroa. Gets it right away from his man. Nice tackle. And taken away by D'Amico, but goes right to Petrusek. Little heavy touch there by Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it's the little opportunities that we're getting here. We got to try to make them pay for these. And
Zidowitz marking Islas. Double team now by the Lancers. Islas in the corner, still with it. He goes down, no call. Ball for Rojas. Ziniak. It goes to Maddock. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 4-2, Iowa leads. Ball played up the wall and right back to Malecki.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a foul right in the middle of the field. Nobody called it. Alex was running onto that ball. They fouled him. That's the only reason why the Raptors got the ball back. It's a good tackle by Alex Harling.
Raptors still retain possession. Malecki for Johnson. And Tanner Bay goes for the steal. He gets thrown down, no call. Malecki. Quendo back to Malecki again. Petrusek out of the goal. 1:20 to go in the third. Petrusek, long ball. Off the wall. Rojas can't get a foot to it. Johnson on a hat trick. That's off a funny board there.
Yeah, I'm thinking if Rojas took his time a little bit better on that ball, he might have been able to score a goal. He was one-on-one with the keeper, but he stuck his leg out. I think he could have let it come down. But
Iowa's still with possession. Malecki playing it down for Rojas. Good tackle by the Lancers. Here comes Harling to Tanner Bay. He has a goal tonight. Far side, Finn. Finn forced back. 45 seconds to go in the third. Just the one goal by Johnson in the third. Iowa leads at 4-2. Zidowitz looking for some help. Finds D'Amico. All players for Iowa behind the ball. Tavernese.
yeah, his elbow right on his back.
Tavernese thrown down to the ground. No call. And that's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick for the Lancers.
Yeah, I mean,
As I think one player sat on the ball, which you can't do. It's dangerous play, but it's going to be a foul. So Lancers will have a free kick. Let's see where Mr. Montanino places the ball here.
should be right on the top of the box.
And both teams arguing about where the ball should go. It looks like it's going to be placed right at the edge of the area.
Yeah, the Lancers are probably going to definitely take a timeout here.
I think they should take a timeout. And Johnson's going to come right back into the game here. Let's see if the Lancers do call time. 24 seconds.
They're waving them off. They're not letting them take this time off.
They have to play back. They're way too close here. The ball's going to be right in front of the goalie. Let's see what Alex Harling comes up with here. Lancers could really use a goal here. Down 4-2, and there is the timeout. Good, smart play there by the Lancers. So Lancers with a timeout. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, a goal here would be huge. Could change the momentum.
So, Matt, or Mark, what do you do here? Because the ball is so close to the goal, and you got players all around. You got to play the ball out or something.
So what I would do, I mean, I don't know about what I would do. As a goalkeeper, there's not much I can do here. I can just stay big, and I got to hope that my guys stay big. But you're going to pass the ball back, and you're going to want to go high. You want to top shelf it under the bar. Nobody has a chance but the goalkeeper. He's not going to dive and save that on the line. So
I don't think you can do a direct shot.
No. So they're going to want to pass it backwards. So they're going to pass it back, and then that person's going to want to shoot high, far post high, and they definitely want to go top shelf.
High and hard.
Yep, and it's the only chance because anything low right now, they're going to have a wall set up pretty much right on the goal line. So
Lancers make a number of changes here. So Harling's out. Toby and Schindler are back in. Schindler usually takes these free kicks.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for Tanner Bay to have one here, believe it or not. He's been doing a lot of things in practice, and I'm looking for Tanner Bay to really blast one in the upper corner here.
Toby is going to take this free kick.
Yeah, watch this. It's going to go right to Joey Tavernese. He's not going to take it, and it's going to go to Tanner Bay, right?
So Tavernese will dummy it
Yep.
here. That's the prediction.
That's the prediction.
24 seconds to go. Lancers looking to pull within one here, and then it's anybody's game. Toby, Tanner Bay, and he hits the wall with the shot. It was all set up right, but he could not put it on frame. Johnson
top of the box.
Out. That's going to be a free kick for the Lancers, the top of the D.
That's a big one for 14 seconds left.
14 seconds, and Lancers have scored multiple times.
There's a shot again. I mean, Tanner didn't miss by much. Wow, what a shot. Like, just missed. Oh, right off the post.
Off the post.
Ding dong, off the woodwork.
Here's Schindler. There's a lot of plays the Lancers will use here.
This is going to go to Joey because
let's see.
Toby's not left-footed.
Shot in, off the wall, back out. Lancers, and ball goes into the Lancers have 8 seconds to go. Back to Maddock, and that's going to do it probably for the third quarter. Schindler, 1 second, and that's it. End of the third quarter, and the Lancers with 2 opportunities on set pieces could not convert at the end of that third quarter. Score at the end of 3, Iowa Raptors 4, Rochester Lancers 2. Back with the fourth quarter next for a playoff berth on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Salters.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The Salen family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
So we're heading out to the Baja 1000. The last time we were there, he rolled down a mountain.
Nice.
We rolled down a mountain. But if we do it again, do you guys have anyone that can help us out?
Absolutely. The Ide Collision Center can handle little dings or scratches or full-on accidents of rolling down a mountain. Yeah, we'll get the car looking good as new. The Ide Collision Center.
The Ide Collision Center on Dispatch Drive in East Rochester. From small dings to big repairs, the Ide Collision Center makes it easy for you, even the phone number.
When you collide, call Ide.
Perfect.
Here on Lancers TV as the fans are excited for the fourth quarter. As it stands right now, unless the Lancers can at least equalize in regulation, Iowa will go to the postseason and represent the North Division, as they will clinch first place because they have the tiebreaker against the Lancers head to head.
I haven't seen Beg in a while. He just entered the field, so see what Jake's got planned for this fourth and final quarter. I mean, they got to come out strong. We need a goal right away, and no matter what happens, the next goal has to be scored, obviously, by the Lancers.
Absolutely. The Lancers go on defense. Adebayo has it knocked away from him by Schindler. Player goes down. It's free kick for the Lancers. It's Tavernese been taking a beating tonight. Here comes Alex Vega. Vega's forced back. And again, Iowa's going to put all their men behind the ball, force the Lancers to bring it on. Nice dummy by Tavernese. Off the wall by Toby. Didn't get much on it.
Yeah, he mishit it on accident. Unfortunately, that's not something that you see happen with Toby very often.
Schindler won the ball back. Back to Harling and now Vega. Roberts Wesleyan graduate. They're calling Roberts Wesleyan soccer this coming fall.
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yes, that's going to be great. Radio soccer.
If you need a color commentator, I'm always available.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Mark. Harling for Tavernese, 14 minutes to go. Lancers need 2 goals at least to force overtime.
Oh, he's got to hit that.
Bay with a shot.
Good save.
Rebound.
Another
save
good save.
Figueroa by Petrusek. Shot across the face of goal. Tanner Bay racing for it. He gets it. Bay still with it. Inside, Figueroa back to Harling. Domenico Vitali now for the Lancers. Lancers looking to get within 1 here. Harling to Tavernese. Back to Vitali. Far side for Bay. Lancers with possession. Schindler down the wall. For Toby. Toby again. Toby turning. Toby shot. Saved by Petrusek.
Great save.
Vitali shot into the netting.
Another great save by Petrusek. I mean, you got to get past him, and he's making saves. At least we're making him make saves at this point, giving ourselves opportunities for rebounds.
And that save off Figueroa was a big one because Figueroa had an open goal. Just couldn't get a lot of power on that header. Gonzalez off the wall. Comes back outside for Orozco. Orozco bothered.
Yeah, we need to get Vadim into the game. We need to get him getting some shots off. I don't know, maybe move him from somewhere else and
shift him from one side to the other.
Yeah, because I think it's important to get him into this game right now. I mean, he's got that cannon.
And Nice tackle there as Aquendo was going in on goal. And Rojas nearly got that ball, but goes to Maddock. Maddock throws it downfield for Toby. Toby down in the corner, double teamed.
One of the big changes you'll see is Toby's a lot more forwarder than he was earlier. So I think they might have moved him up to.
Plays a target player probably.
Yeah.
Kochikov for Schindler, down for Toby. Ball comes off the wall, goes to Rojas, but a nice tackle by Vega. Winning it back. Lancers downfield, Kochikov. Can he get a turn here? Kochikov trying to make some room. Nice feed, shot to goal! No, it's off the wall,
Oh my gosh. Ding dong, off the woodwork, no goal.
August Finn had a wide open goal and hit the crossbar.
These are the chances we cannot miss at all. They have to put those in the back of the net.
Petrusek was beaten, but he was saved by the goalie's best friend.
Yeah, when you're having a hard time beating a goalkeeper, and then the only time you have an open goal and you hit the crossbar, it's just things aren't going your way.
Adebayo right at Dan Maddock. He makes the save. 11:23 to go. Lancers need 2 goals. Figueroa running for it. Petrusek gets it off the wall. Tanner Bay shot in, just wide. Vega tries to get a shot in. Lancers win it back. Harling playing it back for Maddock. Maddock playing it forward. Throws it right to Adebayo. But nice play by Domenico Vitali to win it. Toby running right over Adebayo. That's got to be a free kick. Adebayo smiling there.
Well, I
Here's
mean,
that shot again by Finn. Boing off the crossbar.
And here's the
Finn
problem,
holding his
yeah, that's the other thing. So you can't sit there and hold your head. We got to keep playing, keep going, and we can't sit back.
It's a human reaction.
No, of course it is, but we at this stage of the game, we cannot do that. We've got to stay focused, stay engaged.
Harling for Bay. And nice ball from Tavernese to Bay. 2-on-2 for the Lancers. But it goes one bounce right to Petrusek. A nice tackle by Ricky Orozco to knock it away. Petrusek comes off the head, and Toby bothered by Malecki. Alex Harling moving into the back now. He's a defender in the outdoor game, so he's very used to being back there. D'Amico, can he do something here? Toby back to D'Amico. Malecki again with a nice defensive play. He's been the man for them tonight. He's been everywhere in the back and stopped everything.
So far, Rochester's definitely taking control of this fourth quarter. Now we just, like I said, just need to finish a couple chances.
Figueroa, Schindler can't get onto that ball.
It wasn't the best of balls by Figueroa. It was a good idea, but we've got to make that count.
Lancers trying to catch Iowa on a change here. Kochikov gets it back. Harling. D'Amico back to Harling. 9:35 to go in the fourth. Lancers down 2, 4-2. And
nothing there.
And
Oh!
that's got to be a blue card there. And Vitali is really upset.
That's a red card. That should be a red card.
And we have some extracurriculars here. Both teams.
That should have been a red card.
Tense. Referee Steve Montino needs to take control here. Vitali is taking. Okay, let's go to a break here on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com.
Hi, it's Rich Ide, and the Ides of March is back at Ide Honda. So it's a great time to check out the completely redesigned lineup of Honda cars and SUVs. We have over 60 in stock ready for immediate delivery, but with these Ides of March specials, they won't last long. So come visit us at Ide Honda, your local, family-owned car dealership. At Ide Honda, you'll get an easy and fun car buying experience because we'd love to earn your business. So check us out online at idehonda.com, or better yet, come visit us just off of 441 in Penfield.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Give me a chocolate. Chocolate. Give me a vanilla. Vanilla. Give me a strawberry. Strawberry. What do we got? Bill Gray's half price milkshakes every day.
gimme feel great. Sweet baby, oh baby,
Toasters.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's hot dogs. The Salen family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's hot dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
So we're heading out to the Baja 1000. The last time we were there, he rolled down a mountain.
Nice.
We rolled down a mountain. But if we do it again, do you guys have anyone that can help us out?
Absolutely. The Ide Collision Center can handle little dings or scratches or full-on accidents of rolling down a mountain. Yeah, we'll get the car looking good as new. The Ide Collision Center.
The Ide Collision Center on Dispatch Drive in East Rochester. From small dings to big repairs, the Ide Collision Center makes it easy for you, even the phone number.
When you collide, call Ide.
Perfect.
Okay, we're back on Lancers TV. We're going to try to sort all this out. So here's what we know. We know that Sarif Rukazika got a foul for tackle from behind.
Here's the play again. I mean, this is just a great tackle by Vitale. I'm sorry, there's no penalty. But this one right here, look at it. Scissors his ankles. That is just a red card tackle.
That's a red card in any version of soccer. Then Vitale kicked the ball at the player. That's another blue card.
So the problem is what I have is that
4-on-4.
That blue card is after the play's already dead. The whistle's blown, that play's after. Yes, Vitale gets a card, probably going to be a yellow card, and he sits out, but it's not a 2-minute offense for him to sit.
The Lancers have a free kick. The other major event here is both goalies were given yellows. Now, we don't know if Petrusek has been red carded. It's his second yellow.
It's not a red card. Second yellow is not a red. 3 cards would be a red. So he's able to get those 2 yellows, believe it or not. If he gets another card, he's red carded out of the game.
Perez is in goal, and also for the Lancers, Jacob Mitchell's in goal now. Kojakov, shot, save by Perez. What a big save by Perez as he stops Kojakov. Lancers with the ball, 4-on-4 now. A lot of space here for both teams.
Well, I'll tell you right now, that is a great save for a guy coming off the bench. For him to hold on to that ball.
There's Tavernese, back to Schindler, 4-on-4. Dan Maddock, or Jacob Miller, the leading.
Mitchell,
sorry. The leading keeper in the MASL 2 is in the game for the Lancers. Toby into the corner, 4-on-4, bounce pass off the wall.
Jacob Mitchell's the guy calling the border wall. So let's see if Jacob's always ready. He's always prepared. He knows what's at stake.
Perez with the throw out for Jonah Dancer. I believe the coach for Iowa got a yellow as well.
Yeah, he definitely did. Again, I was listening to some of the things they were saying. They were saying that, Vitale got a blue card, but the other guy got a blue card major. I'm not really sure what the difference really is on those, but I guess a blue card to me is
that should have been a handball there by Malecki, no call. Orozco for the Raptors. Lancers again, 4-on-4 right now. 8:10 to go in the fourth quarter. About 50 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Ball downfield. Orozco holding the ball, wants to kill clock here as the Raptors lead by 2. Toby to Harling. Lancers racing forward here, looking for a goal, but a giveaway by Harling. Back outside, Warzikiak for Malecki. Iowa changes on the fly. Ball played back for Ramos. 7:30 to go in the fourth. We come up with an immediate timeout here shortly. Vega downfield with Ramos. There'll be a foul. Clock was still running there with the ball dead. They ran off a few extra seconds. Tanner Bay. And it's now 5-on-5 again. It's 5-on-5 now. Ball cleared away in the corner. Bay off the wall. Shot in. Perez can't stop it. Tavernese scores!
Joey Tavernese!
And Luis Perez could not hold that ball. Tavernese slams into the net. Media timeout. Lancers cut the lead to 1. Okay, here we go. Here's the play again. Tanner Bay off the glass. Perez could not hold the ball. It's loose, and Tavernese off the wall as Figueroa shot the ball off the wall. And
so they're having another argument now is because they were just about to celebrate, and the guy ran right through Joey as they were getting in their group huddle.
Well,
and I'm pretty sure that's a guy from Chicago, right?
Paco Gonzalez, if it is.
It would be number...
So it's now 4-3. It's
19. Who's number 19?
Warziniak. Sergei Warziniak. See if Figueroa gets an assist on that. He did play it off the wall, and then Tavernese blasted it into the open net. So that was a mistake there by Perez. And no assist, though. Here's the scene again. Bay off the wall, and Perez tried to get it, could not hold it.
Yeah, that should be an assist. That's a Wallace scorer. That's what they call a Wallace scorer.
Yep. So Figueroa should get an assist on that goal. We'll give it to him.
And I'll tell you right now, the Lancers definitely deserve that goal. I mean, they've been working hard for the last, 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
I want to thank all our sponsors tonight. Ide Family Dealerships, Palmer's, Salem, Salvatores.com, Breast Cancer Coalition, Good Camp Good Days and Special Times, Pepsi, Unlimited Events, Marquee Events, RTN Conference Center, and iHeartRadio. Well, now it's really crunch time as the Lancers have outshot Iowa 6-0 in this fourth quarter, and they've cut the lead to 1. 6:45 to go. It's anybody's ball game. And again, if this goes to overtime, then tomorrow's game will decide the playoff berth. Iowa needs to win to close it out. So we'll see what happens here. It'll be Iowa to kick it off after this media timeout.
Yeah, I just got a text from head coach of the Muskegon Risers talking about, the goalies coming out and stuff like that. So I just want to shout out to Mike Vollmer. We love you out here in Rochester.
Muskegon, an excellent team. Their record does not show how good a team that is.
No, like I said, they're in the toughest division. They're definitely a great group of guys. They definitely have a strong team as well.
Let's see what Iowa does here. Now the pressure's on. They're up 4-3, but again, they've got their backup keeper in.
Yeah, you got to put him under.
Got to put him under some pressure.
Now we got to pressure hard, see if we can work the ball back.
Dan Maddock has not been tested yet. He is the leading goalkeeper.
Jacob Mitchell.
Well,
you're fired.
No, I'm not.
Maddock
Mitchell in trouble there, but gets away.
Oh, what a ball.
2-on-1.
What a ball.
Vega coming forward.
Come on.
He has to hold it up, but Lancers still with possession. 6 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the fourth. Tavernese to Darren Toby. Schindler back on the field for the Lancers, the player coach.
Unfortunately, that was like a rookie error by Vega. Oh, that's a handball.
Shot is blocked. Figueroa back to Schindler. Finn, and it's Vitali now for the Lancers. D'Amico's also out. And Tavernese goes down. It'll be a free kick. Close to being a corner for the Lancers. 5:45 to go in the fourth. The Lancers trail by 1. Schindler will come over to take the free kick. See what they come up with. D'Amico. And he'll just play it back. Vitali. Figueroa back to Vitali again.
Again, it's not 100% necessary for the Lancers to win this game, but they have to go out with a win at least in overtime and then come out tomorrow and win. So
yes.
At this point in time, you're still waiting. Probably around the 3.5-minute mark, Jake's going to start talking about putting a 6th attacker in. You might see Alex Harling as it, or even Jake himself would be the 6th attacker.
Iowa wins the ball back. Johnson, who has a pair of goals for the Raptors tonight. Here's Gonzalez. And Schindler shields the ball well, but Gonzalez winning it back out. And a nice tackle there by Vitali to save the day for the Lancers. Figueroa now. Tavernese making room into the wide corner. Nobody there for the Lancers. Islas. Islas still with it, playing it up for Jonah Dancer, the leading scorer. Back to Johnson. Johnson for Malecki. And Orozco playing it back to Johnson. 4:30 to go. Iowa 4, Rochester 3. Downfield for Rojas. And taken away by Figueroa. And Figueroa is taken down from behind. Free kick. Lancers 4:19 to go. They need a goal. Maddock will come back in for Mitchell. But Perez stays out there for Iowa.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Well, the fact of the matter is they didn't have the possession.
Right.
Next possession, they'll change it. Yeah.
So once Iowa gets possession, they will have.
Yeah, I'm sure they will get him off the field.
Lancers would love to get a goal here with Perez in the net. Toby back to Kochakov, and he loses the ball. Orozco for Malecki. Rojas taken away by Harling. Played up the wall. And Perez comes out of his goal.
Oh, that's a high kick.
Toby spinning back to Harling. 3:35 to go. Lancers down 4-3.
Yeah, they're getting the 6th attacker jersey out now. They're going to start thinking about it. You'll see Dan Maddock eventually probably get the ball, call a timeout.
Kochakov, unless they can score here, Lancers. Kochakov's shot is deflected wide. That could have gone anywhere. Played back for Maddock, back in the goal for the Lancers. August Finn. Finn
Good
up
ball.
the ball. Good ball for Figueroa.
Oh, there's a foul.
And now Lancers with the 6th attacker. It's
Jake Schindler.
Jake Schindler's the 6th attacker with the orange jersey right in front of us. 2:58 to go.
You just watch them put in all forward, so now they're going for the goal for sure.
Lancers need a goal. Tanner Bay. Harling to Schindler. Lancers need to keep possession. We have some.
Lancers had too many players on the field.
Oh my goodness. A terrible mistake by the Lancers. There's a 6th attacker now. They didn't have 6 players out there, I don't think.
I don't know.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see the corner. 5, 6. I see 6 players. I don't see 7.
If you rewind it a little farther back, you'll see it. Even more than this.
So we have a timeout called by Iowa.
I saw a player, and I think it was, I can tell you who it was. I watched him come off the field. It was, I want to say maybe it was Tanner Bay came off the field, recognizing that there was too many players on the field.
So that's a big, big penalty for the Lancers.
Yeah, it's a giant mistake. And the biggest part of that mistake is now Brett Petrachuk gets put back on the field.
Yes, he does. So with 2:43 to go, Iowa will be on the power play. So Lancers need to kill this power play, and then they'll have about less than a minute to find the winning goal or tying goal. And if they tie, that's okay, because then it will go to overtime, and Iowa would not get enough points in overtime to eliminate the Lancers tonight.
The Lancers would have to win in overtime. If they
if they lose, they'll get a point. and Iowa gets 2. That means Iowa is up by 1 point. If the Lancers then win tomorrow, they will get 3 points and be ahead of Iowa.
Okay, that's not what I understood, but if that, I mean, you know better than
Points is number 1.
Yeah, no. But Jake was saying that we had to win today in at least the worst or overtime, and then a real win tomorrow, or vice versa. So,
well, because you get 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for an overtime loss. Okay, so it's going to be 6th attacker. Jake is going to stay out there as the 6th attacker, even though the Lancers are down a man.
Yeah, we don't really have a choice. You know, we have to go with 5 guys forward. And unfortunately, circumstance, it's not what we wanted.
Well, stranger things have happened in indoor soccer. I've seen goals scored off the kickoff with 5 seconds left. So anything can happen.
That was a very late call for this. Too many men on the field as well. But you know, the third referee over here called it. They're the ones who blew the whistle.
So Petrusek will play to Johnson. Lancers need to press. Well, that's a giveaway there. Harling. Can Harling find room for a shot? Harling to D'Amico. Figueroa just wide. Oh my goodness.
My. Just wide.
Just missed that. It would be a 5-on-5 goal. Schindler down in the corner. Lancers need to keep possession, not lose the ball here. Schindler still with the ball. Harling is open. 2:13 to go. It's a 5-on-5. Lancers have a man in the box, but are playing with the extra attacker.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that the Raptors aren't pressing. I mean, they're actually playing like we have a 6th attacker.
Toby. Harling, they're playing with everybody behind the ball. Little catenaccio by the Raptors. Figueroa. Can the Lancers find a goal here to tie this game? Harling.
And here's the thing, I mean, the Raptors aren't doing themselves any favors right now. I mean, we're down a man, and we're letting them control the ball, kill off that power play, and go back to the 6th attacker.
Tavernese couldn't find room. Ball cleared away, though, still with the Lancers. 1:30 to go in the game. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Tavernese in the corner trying to win it. And it's still Lancers with the ball. Tavernese goes down, no call. Tavernese breaks free. Here come the Raptors, and a great tackle by Harling. Figueroa,
oh,
right to the mark. Figueroa again.
Go! Tavernese! What a goal! What a goal! Couldn't have come in more important time.
1:08 to go.
Are you kidding me?
Timeout called by the Lancers.
Wow.
4-4, and we're still alive.
Oh, wow. And who, you don't expect any. I mean, Figueroa also with a great play across the goal. Alex Harling with a great stick.
Figueroa with the shot. That was a save by Petrusek. And then Figueroa with the. Figueroa's assist on both goals for Joey Tavernese.
Joey Tavernese has made his living on the back post, and where do you think he was? Back post. Joey Tavernese, take a bow, my friend.
Now the Lancers, with 1:08 to go, they called the timeout. So I believe that's the last timeout for both teams. There's 2 timeouts in the game, correct?
I think so. I think, if we go into overtime, I think they renew them.
Get another timeout.
Yeah.
So now the strategy here. Now again, as far as we know, and we'll see the goal again. Figueroa, this is a great save by Petrovic with his left leg.
I don't know if he saved it or not, but I'll give him the credit.
Tavernese wide open, nobody near him. That's just a breakdown by the Raptors.
Again, Joey Tavernese, that's his bread and butter. He's not going to miss from there. Like I said, if you're going to get a guy to back post score goals, it's definitely going to be Joey.
There's still a minute left in the game. Minute 8 seconds. Anything can still happen. Again, if this game goes to extra time, Iowa cannot clinch yet.
And there's probably only, another 20 seconds left in the penalty?
Yes, there's 20 seconds in the penalty. So Iowa's on the power play right now for 20 seconds.
Yeah, so I think we'd have to pressure him, not let him get forward, not let him work the ball around our box. I think dropping down here,
Here we go.
This is very important right now to stop this. And this is
Malecki down in the corner. Right back out to Malecki, top of the box. About 10 seconds to go in the power play. Gonzalez to Malecki.
To win that ball back. Let's keep him outside.
On 2 goals.
Keep him tested.
Back outside. Gonzalez down low. Shot across the face. Shot in just wide
just
of the mark
wide.
by Johnson. Shot in is muffled. Another shot and a goal by Iowa right after the power play was over. And it's the leading scorer, Jonah Dancer, with 36 seconds to go. And the Raptors take the lead back 5-4. Second goal of the game for Jonah Dancer.
Unfortunately for the Lancers, it happened right as we got our guy back off the bench on the penalty, so it wasn't a shorthanded goal, but we still were shorthanded at the time.
There's a blast there. Johnson missed. And that shot was muffled, came back out, and Dancer just beat Maddox short side.
Yeah, unfortunately for Maddox, he probably never saw it. Toby was in front of him, kind of turned his back on him. Nothing against Toby, but it's probably just a little bit of a screen.
Well, the Lancers have 36 seconds to find a goal. And they'll put Schindler back out as the sixth attacker. What a ball game this has been.
Yeah, it's been a great game, and anything can happen with 36 seconds left. And if anybody can do it, the Lancers can do it with the personnel they got out there. They got Kochikov out there, they got Joey out there, Darren Toby. I mean, it's
here we go. Schindler. Lancers with 30 seconds to go. Harling for Bay. Back to Harling. Harling rips the shot. It's blocked over the netting. It's going to be a kick in for the Lancers. 24 seconds to go. Lancers don't have any timeouts left. Harling shot just across the face. Kochikov, can he make room for a shot? Harling, 20 seconds. Tanner Bay off the wall. Toby is grabbed by Petrusek and he can clear it. And he's going to roll it out to Jonah Dancer. 10 seconds to go. Dancer across the face of goal. 5 seconds to go. Bay needs to get it forward. He can't do so. Schindler, and it's all over. The Iowa Raptors have beaten the Rochester Lancers 5-4, and they will win the North Division of the MASL 2 and have qualified for the Final Four in Mesquite, Texas. Very tough way to end this game, Mark.
Yeah, it is a tough way, but you got to go out with your heads up. I mean, it was a great game. Raptors gave them a good game. They did well. It's just two good teams playing each other.
And that gives the Raptors 23 points, and because they hold the tiebreaker over the Lancers, they've won 6 points from the Lancers. Lancers just have the 2 from the overtime win in the first game, so no matter what the result tomorrow, Iowa will win the North Division and go on to the playoffs. That's it. First loss of the season at home for the Lancers.
Yeah, it is, and it's sad that we lose a game like this. But it comes down to the wire. It's not like we left everything on the table, and we should be proud of that. And it gave the fans a good game.
Yes, it did. And the game-winning goal from their leading scorer, Jonah Dancer, who now has 15 goals on the season. He had a pair tonight. Johnson with a pair of goals, and Gonzalez with a goal. Joey Tavernese with 2 goals in the fourth quarter tied the game as the Lancers were down 4-2, but they could not finish the game.
Good game, fellas. Good luck.
And we're waiting for the post-game interviews with Kayla Clarkett. Now, Mark, these two teams are going to play again tomorrow, and hopefully it will be a nice, clean game. Lancers want to finish in second place ahead
for
of
sure.
the Iowa Demon Hawks. So
yeah.
They have some incentive. They don't want to finish in third.
No, for sure. And, and the shout out to the Raptors right now. That's the first team that's actually came over to us, thanked us for what we've done here. So, they're a good group of guys, and they worked hard tonight.
So Lancers and Iowa having their meeting, and congratulations to the Iowa Raptors. They'll be the third of the 4 teams to qualify for the MASL 2 playoffs, joining the Amarillo Bombers and the Wichita Wings, who have already qualified for the Midwest Division. The West Division will be decided tomorrow and Sunday. Chihuahua Savage will play RGV Barracuda in Texas. Barracuda needs to win both games in regulation to win the West Division. But it will be the Iowa Raptors who have come into Rochester and done what no other team has done, Mark. They came in and they won it. In a defensive battle, Lancers just could not find the goals. Iowa came in giving up 9 goals a game on the road. They held the Lancers to 4 goals.
Yeah, they definitely played well. They definitely played good behind the ball. They got 5 guys behind the ball. They did what they had to do to win. Unfortunately, I think our second quarter that we let down is what really got us in the hole.
So that goal by Jonah Dancer, and it was just as the penalty ended. So here's some of the highlights. Here's the Figueroa across. That's the tying goal from Tavernese right on the doorstep with just over a minute to go. But then the Lancers were still we're still shorthanded. And as Tavernese was running back onto the field, that's when Dancer scored. So it was not a power play goal, but it was still, Lancers were still shorthanded. Here it is.
Yeah, I mean, here.
Ball took a funny bounce off the wall after a deflection, and Dancer just first timed it short side past Maddox.
Here's the problem, like I said, granted we came back, we scored our goal, but the problem was that a dumb error of us, having too many men on the field.
Yes,
and it was pretty much what cost us the game, even though we got a guy on, but Joey was still here at midfield when that was happening, so there wasn't much he could do about all that. So
let's go now to Kayla Clark-Kent.
Obviously a tough match tonight, not the results we expected, but I truly believe that you and the team have so much to be proud of. We go again tomorrow night. Just a few words on the match tonight.
I love my team. These are the only guys I'd want to go to battle with. I respect them. Iowa played a great game tonight. They fully deserved it. But we're going to keep improving, So this is year one, and we're just going to start preparing for next year. I'm happy with the guys' progress. I hope they all come back out because we're going to be a force to reckon with next year.
You are a force to reckon with this year. We're so proud of you guys, but we do have another game tomorrow night right here at Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience, and you guys have so much to be proud of. We can't wait to see you here again tomorrow night.
Thanks. Yeah, this is our home field. We're going to come out and we're going to prove that we're going to defend this every single day. I'm going to have the guys ready, so there's no excuses. Tomorrow is another game, and we're going to be playing like it's our last.
Thanks, Jake. I'm now here with your goalkeeper and captain, Dan Maddock. A great showing tonight. You played your heart out back there protecting our goal. We're so proud of you. Just tell us how you're feeling.
I mean, obviously this isn't the goal right now and does not feel great, but the team has definitely battled, and we're going to remember this feeling. This is definitely a feeling that does not feel good, and we got to bring it into next year and just get to work and grind in. We still got a game tomorrow. We got to show up and play, but I think it's just make sure that everyone remembers this feeling and bring it to the game tomorrow and next year.
Well, like I told Jake, we're all so proud of you. You guys had an awesome season. Again, back here for one more home game tomorrow night, and go Lancers.
Thanks so much.
Now, fans, I'm here with Soccer Sam.
Kayla Clark-Kent, you did an amazing job this year doing this, and tomorrow night, man, it's a special night. The guys that helped bring indoor soccer to Rochester, 5 of my friends, well, 6 of them with Rich Randall, but 5 of the investor owners and Rich Randall are going to be here tomorrow night being inducted in that Hall Wall of Fame over there. It's going to be special. So tomorrow night, I hope all these fans come and meet these guys. Steve Stokes, Chris Wilmot, Dom Vieira, Luis Ribeiro, and John Corgioso, and Rich Randall, our original VP, GM. And so I hope everybody comes tomorrow night. And please get some autographs. And we appreciate you being here. And it was an amazing game. You did an amazing season. And I'll let you do your out thing.
I'm so excited to see those guys here tomorrow night. You guys all brought so much back to Rochester and indoor soccer back in 2011, so it'll be a great night to have everybody here together again. Thank you to all our Lancer fans who joined us at the game today, and for our many viewers who streamed on Lancers TV. We'll see you back here tomorrow as we take on the Iowa Raptors. I'm Kayla Clark-Kent, and I'm off to save the world.
And this is Andrew Battisti and Mark Sotilli, the American Dream, here to finish off the broadcast. Looking at the final statistics, Lancers in the fourth quarter outshot Iowa 7-1 with a one shot was the game-winning goal by the leading scorer, Jonah Dancer, who came through with just under a minute to go. Here is that winning goal. So there's the shot just wide by Johnson. Here's another shot coming in. It was deflected wide, and then right Jake. Here, bam. And that's a great goal. You can't fault anybody on that.
No, it's a good goal. And again, the problem is we only got 4 guys on the field. And again, Joey just came off the bench from his penalty, and he was at midfield. So regardless, the penalty is what got us. I mean, we don't get that penalty, this game's still may be going on, or the Lancers could have won it.
Yeah, they could have. But Lancers did score. But they put the extra tacker on to make it 5-on-5 during that penalty, and Tavernese tied the game with 1:08 to go. We thought we were going into overtime, which would have kept the Lancers alive for a playoff berth, but Iowa give them a lot of credit. They came in here and they got that winning goal. So it was 2 goals apiece for Jacob Johnson, and Jonah Dancer,
Yeah, Jonah.
and Paco Gonzalez with the 5th goal for the Raptors. For the Lancers, Alex Harling scored, Tanner Bay scored, and then in the 4th quarter, Tavernese with 2 goals, both assisted by Mr. Eduardo Figueroa, who has played very well this season for the Lancers. So the Lancers actually lost. This is their 3rd loss in a row, unfortunately, and Iowa comes in with a win, and tomorrow night they play one more time, and as Kayla said, it's Hall of Fame night, and so we'll be honoring the men who helped bring indoor soccer to Rochester for the very first time, well, actually since the NASL days back in the mid-'70s.
Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely be a good night, a good celebration. Hopefully, we can get a win out of tomorrow, and, you go into the rest, the end of the season with a big victory over a team that, kind of knocked you out. So you'd like to put them back in their place and let them know that this is our home and that you can't come in here and disrespect it.
So we'll be back here again tomorrow night at 7:30 for pregame and 7:45 first kick, as the Lancers will take on the Iowa Raptors once again. We want to thank our many people, of course, all of our sponsors on Lancers TV. Lancers owner Soccer Sam Fantuzzo, Lancers president and GM Kayla Clark Kent Moriera, executive producer of Lancers TV, who is here in the house tonight, by the way, came all the way from Florida to be here for this weekend, Ashley Maria King. Lancers coach Jake Schindler, TV producer Joe Balthazar with assistants Dante Celino and DJ Vella. Setup team led by Rebecca Dodge and Chris Camilleri. Of course, Mark Sotilli, our color commentator, Lancers goalkeeper coach and Wall of Famer. And speaking of Wall of Famers, thanks to Michael Lewis, who his book on the Lancers, 2 books, Still Alive and Kicking, The Incredible but True Story of the Rochester Lancers, available at rochesterlancersbook.com. And the second book coming out in just a few weeks, Still Alive and Kicking, The Story of the 21st Century Rochester Lancers. You can get those again at rochesterlancersbook.com or through your favorite bookseller. This has been Andrew Battisti. We'll be back tomorrow night for the final game of the season for the Rochester Lancers as they take on the Iowa Raptors, pregame 7:30, first kick at 7:45. Once again, the final score from our unique boutique arena at the Ide Family Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Iowa Raptors 5, Rochester Lancers 4. From Mark Sotilli, I'm Andrew Battisti. Have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night.